Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Now this goes out once again to the Jews people and us, because that's a Cheevan Shecky, whatever. All right, you ready?
Well, happy Heineken, it's the time we choose. A happy time of year for little girls and Jews.
Gifts and toys for 8 long days. We are so excited. It's just like regular Christmas time, except Jesus wasn't invited. Yeah, that's okay. You ready?
So happy Heineken, cold and chilly weather, but not too cold for Christians and the Jews to come together.
We have Torahs and menorahs.
Y'all have trees and spices.
We welcome y'all into our stores.
And y'all pay the retail prices.
Yeah. Hey. Okay, all right. Thank you. Hey, that's Tuttle right there. Give a big hand, Tuttle.
What's wrong?
Tuttle looked like one of those old squeeze nerds you used to be able to buy. Oh, this from Moira. It say, hey, stupid. I guess that's you. Stupid, it say it's not Heineken. It's, what's that word? C-A. Oh, well, she must know. She belongs. Come on, here we go. You ready? Let's just sing it like that, okay?
All right.
Here we go. Sorry, we made a mistake. Maura pointed out. Here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Happy Chinooka Nooka, happy Chinooka Nooka, happy that's for sure. 'Cause we get toys for 8 days after you get tired of yours. Candles on the mantelpiece, lamb is on the smoker. And dreidel is our gambling game, but it ain't as fun as poker. Happy Chinooka Nooka, happy Chinooka Nooka, happy Chinooka Nooka. Look kind! Thank you!
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and Happy Chinooka Nooka.
Merry Christmas, good to see all you people.
Welcome to Grits and Gravy, or whatever the hell this is.
What time is it? Oh, now.
3 B's of you and a I.
I just like titties. I don't care if they're men titties, women titties. I like titties. I'm a titty kind of guy.
The snake.
She told me that the last time she came over drunk, the girl shit in her sink.
Oh my God.
Mommy, I had a dream. I need Fat's gorilla in the ball.
How big around? Probably as big as my thigh, which is kind of on the bigger side right now.
Oh my God.
And he comes back every now and then. Look like the Ayatollah. Come back.
Welcome to Grit and Grace.
Hey, welcome to Grits and Gravy. This is Vic and Bubba, Mr. Wolf-Ass Wilson, here on this Friday before Christmas.
Yep.
And
is it the Friday before Christmas?
It's the Friday before the Friday before Christmas.
Before the Friday.
Oh, it's the Friday before the Friday before.
Right.
Okay.
Microphone is.
Yeah.
What's going on?
It's going. It needs some Viagra.
I was gonna say your microphone needs some Viagra or a Cialis or something.
You just kind of
Just twist it around. Yeah, there you go.
just. I think it's been twisted. Look at not.
boom stands. I hate them.
There you go.
I'm not a big. People went into comedy. They want to give me the boom mics and boom stands and and all that stuff with the legs all spread out. I hate those. I like the little round bass, straight up and down stick. When I get rich and famous, I'm gonna get my own.
One day we're gonna get the little arms.
The little arms that hook over that kind of hang from the ceiling.
I've been thinking about moving the studio downstairs and making this a bedroom again.
Oh yeah,
so that would be a huge room, and then we'd have to redesign everything, and so. But I'm thinking about it. So
well, the way we do with wires, we may need to get BJ in here.
Yeah,
to kind of wire it up for us.
Right.
BJ?
Yeah, somebody else besides me.
Oh, yeah. BJ, I got it. JB, BJ. Hey, JB's alter ego is BJ. Hey, y'all, I'm glad y'all are listening. This is Bubba. Let's talk about boom stand. Goddamn boom stands. I have to have them for my show, because I play piano.
Yeah.
So I decided, I'll just get this. A music store sells it. It's got to be good.
Well, yeah.
It's only $30.
Right.
Fell apart. So I said, I got this. I'm going to buy the most expensive one. $75 boom stand.
Oh, damn.
Broke quicker. Because it's heavier. And it puts more stresses on the joints. So I went back in and bought 2 cheap ones.
So you can have backup every time. That's it. I'm thinking about ordering me one.
Like a special one when you go tour?
Like a special design. Hercules?
That's what I heard.
Hercules
makes a good stand. I heard all the musicians said, don't buy your stands at music stores.
Oh, yeah.
They want it to break down, so you have to come
buy
another one.
Right. But you look at all these guys that are on tour. Troy Gentry uses his is a chain. Like it looks like a bunch of chain links.
Oh, that's weird.
But just like one chain, like you just jerked it straight and welded it straight up and down. His is a chain. What's his name? The new guy who wants to pretend to be tough, but he's kind of a sissy. Brantley Gilbert. He's got his mic stand that holds his mic. Looks like a pair of brass knuckles that he sticks his fingers in. Actually, he doesn't even use it. He holds down below the brass knuckles.
Of course he
does. And I'm like, you're a sissy.
Guess what I used to have?
What was that?
And I should get it back, damn it.
Like a bowling ball, Mike?
Broomstick.
A broomstick would be awesome.
A broomstick. The broom was over there, and the handle came up, and some guy put a clip on it.
That would be awesome. That would be funny to have a broom handle. And those are cheaper than regular mic stands. A couple pieces of duct tape. Shoot, you're good to go.
I know it. I'm gonna get that back. Yeah, get some titties up here, please, sir. Calm me down.
Bring it in.
We always have to have boobs on the
monitors.
I don't know where he goes for all these girls.
I don't know. I think it's his personal collection.
It's
of girls he knows.
It's just cashed into my browser.
Those are. I think that one's his wife.
There's 25 milk cows on the screen right now.
Yeah. Well, welcome to Chick-fil-A, y'all. This is good here.
That girl in purple could feed a small calf out there in the parking lot.
They need to send her to Ethiopia, man. They'd never go hungry. Shoot far. I had to go to dentist.
It distracts you guys too much, though.
Yeah, well,
distracts all of us.
Well, you can't talk about SeaWorld, can you?
I can talk about whatever I want to talk about.
Okay.
What are they going to do? Fire me? They're already firing people.
Okay.
and nobody SeaWorld listens to us.
I've been through them bloodbaths with big companies.
Well, this is the second time. They had last time they worked at they did at SeaWorld. It was eerie. It was about this time. And you can just see security guards and upper management walking out the other people. They would walk.
Like
they would
boxes.
escort them.
Well,
off
the property.
Escort them. They'd meet them at the gate at security gate, and they'd say, "Well, you need to go over to HR." and okay, well, whatever, word. And nobody knew anything about it. It wasn't like this. Everything was kind of broadcast a couple days ago,
right?
And you just got up that morning. And you were told to go to HR. And when you got to HR, they said, well, we're making some cuts. You're going to be cut back. And you need to go get your belongings.
Damn, that sucks.
And then you'll be escorted off the property.
And
so they would escort them from HR to their desk. They'd take a box, the typical, stereotypical thing you see on TV. You get your box, get all your personal stuff, put it in your box, and then you're escorted by security.
And I'm sure they're so nice and charming during the whole event, right?
Oh yeah, well, some of them, you can see the security guards are like, "I'm just doing my job," and that kind of thing, and they have to do that.
Yeah.
They know that you're not going to cause a ruckus, but there's always that one.
Yeah.
that's going to break down and cry, or it's going to start throwing and destroying stuff. So every company will have security escort you off property. So it's not a big deal. It just looks weird.
Yeah.
And so they would escort them off. And then, of course, yesterday, Jim Atchison, which I've known for years, he resigns as CEO, but he stays on. And he's about ready to go to poorhouse. He's going to get a $2.4 million severance check, plus he gets about $400,000 annually for the next 3 years, and for consulting fees.
Oh, wow.
And he's still the vice chairman of the board for the company. So it's not like he's hitting the cheese line at the welfare office.
Golden parachute his ass out of it.
What bothers
Golden parachute.
That's exactly right. Oh, yeah. But what bothers me, of course, frontline people in the last time never got busted. You know, the people that you actually see in the park.
Right.
It was all the office rats that are in there. Some deservedly so. Some you're like, man, people liked them, and then they get. I had a friend of mine this morning got cut from this new round that's going through, and she was super nice. I've known her ever since I started working at SeaWorld, and she was cut, but she's like, hey, you know, everybody knew it was coming eventually.
Well, I was a huge, like when I first came to Florida in the 70s, that's the first place I wanted to go.
SeaWorld?
SeaWorld. Yeah. I'm just mesmerized by the ocean and all the creatures in it. I mean, it covers
cool.
more than the land.
Sharks.
And we don't know nothing about it, really.
Yeah, exactly.
So I was very curious, and I would go up there, and with my wife, just about every month we would go. And I would get drunk as hell and walk around there having the best
that
time.
free beer.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Free beer.
Yeah, when Anheuser-Busch thing, right?
Yeah.
When they owned it.
And, man, I'd go pet the stingrays and go look at the otter show at Clyde Seymour.
Oh, yeah.
And this was back in 77, 78. And it never dawned on me that there would ever come a time that wouldn't be something people wanted.
Right.
It just never dawned on me. I mean, we're all curious about these creatures on God's planet, and that's the only place you can learn about it or really see them. You know,
right?
And whales and all this stuff is amazing. And I just never thought that there would be a time when pressure would come from anywhere. That's like pressure, like me thinking in the 70s that somehow Disney was going to get out of style and or whatever, or that things would change where Disney would be no longer appropriate.
Yeah, well, one of their CEOs just resigned too.
Really?
Mm-hmm. The one that was over foreign affairs. I mean, she was a high up person. She lived here.
How
in
do
Orlando.
they don't resign? They're forced out, right?
I think so. I mean, like SeaWorld, you resigned. You get to be you're allowed to resign to kind of save face. Unless the company think, we didn't fire you. It lets you think you did it on your own accord. It's kind of more amicable.
Yeah.
But
you're forced out.
But you're forced out. I mean, like, this is the third quarter SeaWorld's been down. We've been, ever since the whale
the movie
killed Dawn, and then there's Blackfish.
The whale killed the trainer.
The trainer, yeah. And then, so then you had the Blackfish, and then you had the ride over in Tampa didn't open up on time, and then you had the ride in SeaWorld that breaks down all the time. So that's because it was opening up too soon. So you got all these things that are going on while Jim is CEO, and so they're like, all right, now the quarters are dropped for the third straight quarter.
Uh-huh. And the investors, the board of directors, they get off with his head.
And then now that you're a publicly traded company, and that's the thing about being a publicly traded company, it's like, oh, we're publicly traded. You can buy our stock, da-da-da-da-da. Yeah. And then, but now you're run by business folk. You're not run by people who are animal-minded. You're run by people who are like bottom-line-minded. Right. Which you have to have the bottom line to make sure the animals are taken care of. But the more you do this, the more they're going to want a return on their investment. So when your stock tanks, you're going to close. And so they're circling the wagons, bringing things in to keep the parks from closing. Not that we're in any danger of closing, but I could see if the stocks continue to tank, that it being sold off.
Why are they tanking? Because of the movie?
I think some of it has to do with the movie. Is it
like a delayed response, like a year or more?
Yeah, well, it's been ongoing.
been on.
I think a lot of that has to do with the movie. I think there's just been one thing after another. People just aren't coming in. People can't afford to come in. Ever since the recession hit, you can see like when I worked at the park selling tours, and I was on that information counter. It wouldn't be surprising that I would pull on my own register, $10,000-$15,000 a day.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Man.
yeah. That's a lot of money. And all I did was sold $20 tours.
Jeez.
And then you start getting more stuff. Then when I left the counter there at SeaWorld, now you're looking at maybe on a good day $5,000.
Really?
So
that's cut.
And that was before the whale incident with the trainer. So it started cutting it down. And then attendance started dropping. Then you throw in the whale killing the trainer. Now the shows aren't as good because of OSHA said the trainers can't get back in the water with the whales. So now you're just watching a bunch of fish swim around.
Damn.
And then now PETA throws out that blackfish thing. It's all propaganda. It's all full of lies.
Yeah, it is.
When you watch it.
Look, I'm
I've
the
never
most
seen
gullible person in the world, but I looked at that sumbitch and said they're just spinning it.
And that's exactly what it was. It was a spin, and then they wrote that book, and it was just a bunch of
disgruntled employees and stuff.
Right, and even on that, even some of the disgruntled employees, they cut their interview because some of the employees that were on Blackfish come out and says that's not at all what we said.
Like they just took pieces and parts.
Exactly, they edited it down, and so even some of the employees that were former employees said that's not what we said at all, and so they've come out, but their voice is not going to be heard because the truth is rarely louder than the sensational lies.
Yeah, you're right.
And that's sad.
Just like Bill Cosby right now. Do you know what's doing his talking for him right now? That picture of him, solemn picture of him looking with the 2-day growth beard and the dead eye,
right?
With something wrong with his eye, and old goggle-eyed looking sumbitch, and he's sitting there and he's got this like guilty face on. It might have been from 3 years ago.
Yeah,
they found it somewhere in his file, and they said, "Here's the one we just
right. This is the one we're going to push."
Yep, it looks makes really bad. Guilty. So that's doing all his talking right now, while yet another woman has come out.
But he's not addressing any of this stuff at all.
No, and the lawyer that came in today from Jacobs and Goodman, that's what he said. He said we would tell him to keep his mouth shut. Oh. I said, yeah, but the picture's talking
because they're
for him.
rotisserie. Cooking his ass.
They are.
Somebody's literally hand cranking him over a fire. It's crazy.
I say where there's smoke, there's fire. Like back when I used to have my problems, I denied them and denied them and denied them, and got mad every time they would infer that on the radio. But I was told finally by the vice president up there, he goes, where there's smoke, there's fire. So
something happened.
He was right.
I think there was something that's going on. I don't know if there's all these rapes are going on, but I think there's something going on in his past someplace.
Planet of the
maybe
rapes.
not to the extent, because somebody was talking about that on TV and on how they've defined rape now. Huh? That people are defining, like rape is you can rip a girl's clothes off and then have your way with her. What? Now, a lot of these kids are calling rape and shouting out rape when it's I've just kind of advanced to you a little bit, or offended you in some way,
touched your boob,
or brushed against you. Whoops. I've been raped.
Oh, really?
And then so you've got all this going on, and so this chick who, of course, I don't believe that. What's her name? The one that looks like Aerosmith.
You're talking about
we talked about her.
Janice Dickinson. Yeah, I don't believe her for a minute. Some of the others,
with that new one that came out, that supermodel,
today,
the black.
Last night.
She's dark. I mean, she might be
right. She might be Puerto Rican.
She's dark, but she looks black. Maybe I don't know what they call them anymore.
Brazilian.
You better watch out what you.
Yeah.
High yeller.
Onyx. No.
She's ebonic.
She's beautiful, and she said all the right things.
Yeah.
She said all the right things, like Janice Dickinson. And there was sperm everywhere, and she was just
she was ready to make a reality show that minute.
Oh yeah, she wanted to sign a deal
told
for
the story.
Dr. Drew or something.
Did you hear her saying there was? All I remember is there was just lots of sperm, and
Like, really?
Yeah,
really?
she said that, and she broke down on one knee.
He
on
must
Entertainment
have
Tonight.
like a tank behind him or something.
Yeah.
There's never a bunch of sperm
backstage.
anywhere. How many times can you like? I'm like, that's all you get, baby. That's,
Three little drops.
That's exactly right. If that doesn't make a baby, then well, sorry.
There's 100,000 football players in each drop. I guarantee you.
One of them's got to make it. He's gonna be a running back right there.
Gladiator sperm.
So Janice Dickinson dropped down on one knee and dropped her purse and everything, and I could take one look at it and say, what a atrocious melodrama. But this other woman that came out today, she said, what did she say? She said, this is way bigger than Bill Cosby. This is about women, and this is about the way women get treated, and this, it's a much bigger social issue than just Bill Cosby's career.
Oh, yeah, and she's absolutely right.
She is right. It still goes on. It's the violence against women.
Right.
And nobody has any respect for them because we're a bunch of pigs. And a lot of guys out there are just pigs, like take advantage of anybody physically weaker than them.
And we can flip the coin, too, because there's some girls out there, not saying it's right to rape anybody or anything, but there's some girls out there who go after that advance. They want those guys to treat them like crap. I dated a girl in high school, man, that wanted to act that way, act like she was a virgin and couldn't ever give up her virginity for anything, and then broke up with me, and I was like shocked. I treated her with such respect, and the damn wrestler the very next weekend banging a bottom out of it in her driveway. She's playing a little game with me called Catch Me, Fuck Me. Oh, yeah. That's crazy.
Beverly Johnson was the name of that.
Of the girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't heard the latest one. I heard that there was a latest one. I've been all wrapped up in this whole...
What does that make, 125?
Something like that. They're enough for a series.
There's too many.
The Cosby series.
Picture pages of alleged rape.
And this lawyer keeps saying the same crap, right?
Draw a picture of what he did to you.
We could do a new Cosby show called the Cosby Files, where the Cosby Show meets the X-Files. Because some of them are pretty alien looking.
Victims Unit.
A Special Victims Unit. There we go. Cosby, the Special Victims Unit.
Special Victims Pickle.
I did a song this morning. We did. I did it with Carlos. He does a good impression of.
Bill.
He does a good impression of Bill Cosby, and so I did the female.
It was funny.
I'm so sorry I can't stay, baby. It's cold outside.
Yeah, that
one.
I got to go away, baby. It's cold outside.
Right.
This evening has been so very nice. Bill Huxtable's balls in your face. Oh
yeah, that'd be funny. I had to go back and listen to the podcast or the rebroadcast of the Monsters this morning.
Bean is funny as hell, man. What we did is I just took the lyrics right off the web. I did the female part straight.
Like tracing a picture but putting a penis on it.
Yeah. and he.
So you did it just like the song's written.
I did it just like the song's written, and I just did an affect of a female's voice. And he sat there trying to get his lines together, just cracking me up, man.
Oh, that's funny.
With because he just wanted to riff for a while on it. And
that's
then,
good.
See what sticks. And
so he brings a good energy back to that.
He does. He's a
room,
very creative guy, man. He's got good musical sense as well as being just a funny ad-libber and, interesting, knowledgeable, smart guy. I'm really proud of being where he's come.
Good.
You got to love that.
Carlos.
Oh, you got to love that.
He was a little dick when he was young.
Well, the girl kind of straightened him out, right? The lady?
I think so.
Girls have a way of doing that to us guys.
Women will say.
And he just, I think he had some influence when he was on that show that caused him to work against, or not be quite a team player, but and now he certainly is. He really is good.
So
good
Black Bean has died, and Carlos has risen from the ashes. He's a phoenix.
He's his own name now,
and he's positive all the time.
He's
not negative like he used to be.
Good.
And he's not trying to sandbag anybody to lift himself up.
Now, how do you see the energy of the Monsters? Because they've lost a lot of energy the past couple years. You see it coming back, or you see it just kind of...
Yeah,
well, they won something, didn't they? I saw.
The what?
They won some station award. Or
well, yeah,
something.
104 did. Did the Monsters win an award show?
I don't.
I know the 104 were on like a Radio of the Year station thing.
Savannah's coming back.
Is she for real? I saw her post
her on
that.
The show.
Is she moving back?
I'll do some gigs with her, write some songs with her.
She's moving back.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
She's coming back. She's going to join the Monsters.
She's going to join this show.
So.
She's going to join Grits and Gravy.
She's going to join this show.
Well, I hope her rate is the same as we can pay. JB, she's getting what you make, man.
Oh yeah. Wow.
We're going to double what you make and give it to Savannah.
A lot of people want to keep up with Savannah.
Yeah.
She's come down here, man. She went back on the Monsters because the president of Clear Channel really wanted her back on radio.
Oh, back years ago, yeah.
Years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, because she was a real good friend.
Well, then she went to Shannon Burke's show, right?
And the Monsters, they kicked her off. I mean, not Russ, but the rest of them said they don't like you.
Well, we'll give her a spot here if she wants it. What's she going to do when she gets back?
You know, standing on the shoulders of giants, and you're going to tell the giant, I don't like you anymore.
Yeah.
You got dandruff.
You get that all the time. Well, you take it on a grand scale. That's what happens to anything. You get these people who come in, people that build it up, who make it what it is, who make it a legend. Yeah. Savannah being one of them who's done that. You get people come in, and they're like, yeah, we can do better. And then it goes into the crapper.
Yeah, right into the
And it could be anything. It could be a college, it could be a country, it could be a radio show, it could be anything.
Yeah, because people form that relationship when all you have is the audio. They get this kind of relationship going that it's important to them, you know, to hear the people that they, say, I want to hear your voice. I want to hear what you have to say. It's
exactly.
Like, I met Sam Miner, the pitmaster over at Bubbalous yesterday, and he gave me a ton of these pickles here. How
do we go from Savannah to Pickles?
Well,
I think
that's a logical segue to me.
That segue gave me. I need a neck brace for that.
I think Savannah should be offended. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
it's a spicy pickle. Hey, Savannah, we've been talking about you, and now we're talking about spicy pickles.
Well, wait, she did do a song called "Salt on a Pickle."
Yeah.
Well, there we are.
Yeah.
There we go. See, I knew
you.
There was a segue in here someplace,
Archive.
JB. You
we
were
had
saved.
to archive it. Thank God for Bubba's archive.
His mind.
Thank you.
The drugs have it totally taken his mind.
Now, here's how we set it up. You play a little "Salt on a Pickle," and then we go into your segment.
I don't got it.
You don't got it?
I don't think so. It's one of her songs, not yours.
Well, you have to Google.
Right.
I got all your stuff. I got "Fuck You, Santa Claus" queued up though.
Now, what's she gonna do when she gets back? She gonna go work at Gatorland or someplace?
I don't know, but she's had it with that. She said, "This is not the United States out here.
Yeah,
this is Mexico."
That's the reason why it's being washed away.
Wait, she's in North California.
No, she's
right?
in Huntington Beach.
She's in Huntington
That's
Beach,
north,
right there in L.A.
Oh, that's central.
Yeah, well,
Right.
wherever LA's at.
Or is they L.A. South?
It's LA South. It's above San Diego.
It's freaky down there, yeah.
Yeah. You got LA, San Diego, then Tijuana.
Yeah.
I could dig Tijuana.
I went down there.
I've never been.
Bought
You ever
me
go
a
to
set
Mexico?
of boots
At Tijuana?
with eagles on them.
Nice.
Had one eagle's claw out this way with a American flag in its claw, and the other claw was going out this way.
With a rebel flag.
Exactly. How'd you know?
Yeah.
Well, I kind of figure you wouldn't bite with a Mexican flag.
I almost bought the one with the 6-shooter in it.
I like it.
In the left claw. I stood there for 6 hours trying to decide. The girl I had with me said, "I'm going home."
People don't understand what kind of decision it is in getting a pair of boots. That's a tough decision.
Yeah.
Do I want the flag or do I want the 6-shooter? That would have me perplexed for like a day or so.
Perplexed. Or do I get the tips or no tips?
Or do I get
shiny tips?
No, so usually what happens to me is I go get beer.
They come back and study on it.
And then come back and at least I have refreshments. So I come back and
you know what? I didn't like the Mexican boots either.
The ones you bought?
Didn't they start the cowboy boot?
I would think so.
I would think that's a Mexican man's idea.
Bandito weight. Yeah.
Maybe.
The pointy toes to kill roaches in the corner.
Oh, yeah. You got those real long pointy toes. I don't like those at all.
I didn't like the boots I saw in Mexico at all. Looked like somebody made them in their living room.
Well, they probably did.
In a teepee or something.
Because they don't have any kind of real...
Had that Indian textile look about them. I don't like that.
Oh, yeah.
I'd rather get mine from Griffin's or whatever that is.
Sheplers.
Who makes cowboy boots these days?
Well, you got Justin.
Justin, yeah, Mr. Justin makes
You got Justin,
a damn good
and
boot.
you have LaCasey.
And what about the big boot manufacturer over there in Texas? What are they called?
Durango.
No, the other one. The real known for their cowboy boots all over the world. Down there. And
I know who you're talking about now, but I can't think of him. But you got LaCasey. That they had a spinoff. A group of guys from LaCasey's went off and started their own boot company called Black Bear or Black something. And theirs is really nice exotic boots.
you see these? Best boot I ever bought in my life.
Where'd you get them, Target?
I would rather wear these than a pair of tennis shoes.
Where'd you get them?
These are very expensive. The Cajuns down there in Louisiana wear them. And every one of them have these because they're waterproof.
Oh,
and
nice.
And they'll last 25 years. And they're made in Australia by Bloutstone. They're almost $300. And look, no frills, no nothing. Just plain round toe boot. And
just black.
Let me tell you, I am hard on shoes. Hard. I cannot tear them up.
Cowboy boot we're reading about.
Cowboy boot to refer to a specific style of riding boot historically by cowboys.
Yeah, see all that stuff on that boot? That's
Heavy.
a Mexican business there.
They have
Right,
a Cuban heel, rounded to a point.
Yeah, Cuban too.
High shaft.
Yeah. Now back to
And-
Savannah.
And traditionally no lacing. Hey, that's all on you. Cowboy boots are normally made from cowhide leather, but are also sometimes made from exotic skins such
How do you
as
read that? I can't even
alligator,
see the words.
snake, ostrich, lizard, elephant, stingray.
I've got stingray.
And sometimes Mexican. Does that say No, buffalo. I'm sorry.
And sometimes Mexicans, when
Yeah,
they don't do your
that
yard
would be
right.
horrible. All right, these are Mexican boots. Are you serious? They're authentic?
The
That'd be scary.
Mexicans don't wear those anymore. They wear those yellow boots.
When
Oh,
I went
yeah.
to damn Dodge City, there were a lot of Latin people
Did you
there.
see Matt Dillon?
And American people. Everybody's wearing damn boots.
Oh, yeah.
Except for the fat lady down at the bar.
I've got 14 pair of boots.
She wasn't even wearing a shirt.
14.
14 pair. I've got snakes, cobras,
Oh, damn.
stingrays, lizard, alligator,
Stingrays.
ostrich.
Shit.
You
leather.
have,
You're like
you
me
have
with
Busch
damn
Gardens
Adidas,
on your feet.
suede
Yeah,
Adidas.
I've got a whole zoo in my closet. I've even got some that are made from cow, but they're furry. They look
What?
like a Holstein.
Oh, I've seen that. I've seen that.
I've got a pair of those that I wear.
They're
Like
like
when I go to
black-
Chick-fil-A for like free chicken day, if you come in dressed in like cow, I'll wear those and go get me a free chicken sandwich at Chick-fil-A.
That's funny.
Oh, yeah.
The boots that keep on giving.
That's exactly right. It was the best investment. And I got those at,
Are they black and white?
yeah.
Oh,
and they're
that's
furry. I mean,
That's funny.
they've taken the hide.
Are you like a secret member of KISS or something?
Yeah, nah, they've taken,
Are they
exactly.
platform?
I
No,
bought my
it's-
girlfriend back in '99 some boots like that, but her feet was too big and they wallered them out.
I got these
Wallered
from when Greg's
word.
Western Wear was
Yeah.
in Kissimmee, Florida.
That's right.
Greg Batten. And I told her, I showed him, I sent him a picture. I said, I bought these at your store right before you sold it
Skips.
to Rick's.
Is Skip still around?
Yeah.
Skips
Wasn't
has a
that
place over in
I remember
Daytona.
that
Yeah.
from Daytona. That's all.
He's
Yeah.
in it starts with a O.
Osteen?
Osteen.
Osteen, yeah. He's got a.
Oviedo?
I bought a new hat. I went to Daytona
Ocala.
Beach to do a show and forgot my cowboy hat. And it was a 2-day show.
Oh.
And so I had to go to Skips. It's either drive all the way back to Kissimmee to pick up my hat or just go to Skips and buy me a new one. So I went and bought me a new one. So it's the one I wear now.
Man can't have too many hats.
They can. I've probably got about 14 pair of cowboy hats. 14 cowboy hats. One I've kind of retired, but I wear it when I go to big shows and let people autograph it. You autographed it once.
You ever
Did
hear
I?
it?
Yeah.
You like
You're on
that-
there with Larry the Cable Guy and Foxworthy and
You
Ingvall
like that,
and all those.
Who's that guy that designed?
Colt Ford?
Nudie Cohen.
Oh, out in Nashville.
Nudie Cohen, yeah, who used to like
The
dress
nudie
all
boots.
the damn.
He still does.
When the country guys dressed all in. That was a cool time in country, but
Oh, yeah.
like the country they
He
do
still has
now
a
is
store
not
down there.
like that.
Yeah, now they wear, like,
if
wife
you're gonna be all
beaters.
flashy, at least sing something all simple. They like Buck Owens and the Buckaroos and stuff
Porter
like
Wagner.
that. Yeah.
Cletus T. Judge
They
just
all
auctioned
dress
off
crazy.
one of his nudie suits.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And
What's a nudie suit?
Nudie is the name of the guy.
Nudie Cohen is like the.
And he's a designer.
What would
Oh.
it be like the Ralph Lauren of the country
of
world?
Nashville.
Maybe.
Yeah.
He was like a
He dressed all the country
fashion
stars.
designer of country music stars, not like Johnny.
For years, like all the way from.
Well, I think
like,
even like Johnny Cash.
everybody,
and stuff,
Johnny
like
Cash,
Elvis,
even,
like Elvis. Yeah, he dressed
I don't like
all these
Fuller
little,
Wagner.
all these little.
but it was
freaky,
everything from boots to suits. He designed it all, and it was everybody. Johnny Cash had some. Waylon Jennings had some.
Nudie.
That was his name, Nudie. Because when I first heard Hank Jr. sing about his in a song, he mentioned him like nudie boots. In a song, I'm like, what's a pair of nudie boots? Because I want to see those. And but it turned out to be a designer. So that's kind of cool. But I think he's still living.
Anybody out there, give us a call if you know the name of that boot manufacturer in Texas that's really well
Laredo.
known. No? It starts with an L, though. It's something like that.
There's a LaCasey, Laredo, Los Altos. I've got Los Altos. I don't have any LaCasey. LaCasey's a really expensive boot. So I don't have any of that.
You should try sending Bloutstones out, man. I'm telling you.
I need to try some. I like them. I like boots. There's Porter Wagner picture right there. Down in the corner.
Yeah, he was ugly to Dolly.
No, that's oh yeah, that is.
Yeah, I met Porter Wagner one time at Opryland USA when it was still before it became a mall. Back years and years ago, met him and Brenda
Trying to
Lee.
look up that cowboy boot company.
Yeah.
So you gonna try one of these?
I am.
Sam gave us Sam Pitmaster over there at Bubbalous, the original location, gave us some pickles that he has for certain customers that come in. He told me a real cool story. He said the guy was sitting there, or he was sitting there, and the guy, said, "You got anything hotter than for this sauce?" And the guy said, "You see this arm? That's not my real arm. You see these legs? It's not my real legs. I was stepped on a mine and." Wartime, what have you, and lost even most of his taste buds. So he said, I'm going to make something that this guy's going to taste.
Tony Lama.
Tony Lama. Yep.
There you go.
Yeah, those
I'm
are
going to make
good
something
boots.
this guy's going to be able to taste, and that's where the Porkosaurus, Bubbalous Porkosaurus thing was born,
yeah?
and this Psycho sauce.
All right.
So what the Psycho sauce is, if you want to try that,
Is that hot?
Yeah, that's hot. You want one?
No, I'm chewing tobacco right now.
So what are we eating with it?
So that's just the sauce. So try that first, just to get your palate going. That's how he showed me.
That is
damn
really
hot.
Oh, that is really hot.
No, I don't want to mess up my Skippy.
That's just the sauce, man.
That's oh wow, my eyes are. Look at my eyes. I am watering my eyes.
Oh my God!
Why would you do that?
I need some barbecue or some bread or.
Okay. Do you really?
Oh man, this
really?
is hot.
All right, so
yeah, it's hot.
So,
what we got?
Trying
What
to
else
swing
we?
around here. All right, so I just mixed up the lids here. This is the hottest pickle you'll ever taste in the world.
You gonna have something else hot? Oh my God, you won't be able to do the show.
What is that?
Okay, so this is like his. He has X, XX, and 3. So this is I believe X.
And then 3X. Now, oh God, you like hot stuff, man?
That's going to be a little bit sweet. It's a gherkin, a little bit sweet at first. Don't eat the whole thing. Yeah, don't eat the whole damn thing. You'll appreciate that later. You need some water? What are you just drinking coffee?
Yeah, I'm done with it.
You want some milk?
Okay, that in there wasn't so bad.
Okay, it's going to hit you.
I think I'm dead from the other.
From the other one. Okay, so the Psycho sauce that goes on the, what's that called? The Porkosaurus.
Okay.
Sandwich out of Bubbalous. This stuff goes on there. So anyway, anybody who's listening, there's the big thing that I took away from that is that they have custom hot sauces and pickles and stuff that you got to ask for special.
Here's what I like about the sauce.
Yeah, you got to ask special for these things.
What I like about the sauce is it still tastes like barbecue sauce.
Oh yeah.
Like you go to a place like Tijuana Flats.
It's like battery acid.
Yeah, it's just.
Well, they're making
hot.
like a salsa, like a hot sauce.
Yeah, this in here just tastes like a barbecue.
Yeah. And then so there's this guy. So anyway, the story of this guy who couldn't taste from the war. He eats a Porkosaurus sandwich with 3 of these hot-ass pickles on it and this sauce. And that's good for him. He can taste it.
My nose is watered.
He can taste it, yeah.
Oh, my God. That's got... duh, it's called Psycho sauce.
I got to get him some water, right?
Oh, yeah, probably so.
Milk?
No, water will be fine.
Milk.
It's not so, whatever. It's not so bad.
Put a little on your hiney hole. See how that feels.
All right, if you're ready for that, then try this one. This thing will kill you.
I don't want to be dead.
Okay.
I need to have.
I would just take a piece of it, man.
Yeah, don't put that on your fingers. You'll eat your.
Yeah, you can't.
Skin off.
The capsaicin stuff in it.
Damn, look at that thing. It's smoke's coming off of it.
I want the small one, and I'm only going to eat a bite of it, I think.
A very small bite, yeah. I'll go get you a glass of milk right now.
Now, this is what I'm having, for those of you that are listening, is I just ate like a little gherkin. It wasn't so bad. I just like a regular pickle.
Right.
I think because I've already had the other sauce,
right.
I didn't taste any kind of heat. My throat is still burning.
From that sauce.
From that sauce. So what I'm going to do is eat this other hot pickle. It's like you're taking a giant dill pickle and then sliced it long ways.
Yeah, it's like a Clausen, except it's hot.
Right. So I'm just going to take a little bite of it.
Sandwich slice is garlic.
Yeah, kind of like a sandwich slice. Oh, man alive.
Sandwich slice. Said that wrong.
Now that's hot.
God.
That is warm.
Okay. So he did it.
I did it.
You took a little tiny piece, right?
Oh, I did like
I
in
ate
a corner.
a quarter, went right in front. It kind of gives you that same endorphin rush or whatever.
Right.
That's how
my
he
eyes
explained
are
it to me.
still watering.
I was like, geez. And then he's like, I wouldn't stop talking. He's like, you're high now. I was getting high off pickle.
Well, one time I had a dozen crawfish, and that's not very many, but they were huge, jumbos. And
maybe just screw that on there a little more.
Tighter.
Onto the base. I'm sorry about that. I should have checked that.
No, it's all right.
Well, we'll go to a break and
the
fix it.
The top is too heavy.
Yeah.
Let's go to a break and then
that's
we'll
what they
fix
say
his
about
mic.
my penis. The top is too heavy.
Yeah. Poor sweetness.
Thanks for... Network error occurred 12:46. Okay, that just happened. So we were off there for a second. All right.
They didn't hear us about the whole pickle thing?
No, they heard us.
Wow, they should feel my lips. My lips are on fire, baby.
I
went to the dentist this morning. I've decided the dentist is a minion of the devil.
The devil?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
God.
They poked and prodded my teeth and then made me feel guilty that my mouth was bleeding.
They did?
Oh, yeah.
They had to hold me down to pull.
Oh, that's crazy. And then they invert you. They turn you upside down, and then they're poking around and your mouth is bleeding. Hell, your mouth is bleeding. You're not flossing. I'm like, no, my mouth is bleeding because you take a fish hook and dug around. I decided I could do the same thing a dentist does with an eagle claw fish hook and a finishing nail. And just do the same thing.
MacGyver.
Oh, yeah.
Country MacGyver.
Dentist MacGyver dentist. That's crazy.
All right, we're doing that and then coming
take a
back?
break, yeah.
All right, cool. All right, we'll be right back.
I like Kentucky. Kentucky's the only state I know where we name our universities after our biggest desire. We have a university back in Kentucky called Moorhead. Girls don't like going there at first. But they're happy when they finish, though. Now, I don't know what it's like here in Johnstown, Ohio, where you fellas take your dates, whether you have a place like Inspirational Point or Lover's Leap or something like that. Back in Kentucky, we took our girls to a place called Big Bone Lick. That is right. That is right. Matter of fact, it's a state park in Kentucky. It's called the Big Bone Lick State Park. And the entrance of Big Bone, you get to it by going up Interstate 75, and you get off there at exit 69. All right, welcome back from our little break here, and Time for us, man. My eyes
That
are
pickle's
fine.
hot.
It was hot, but what got me, I think,
crazy.
was the sauce that I had. What was the
Ridiculous.
other sauce?
That's called their Psycho sauce. So this is just the hot sauce.
The regular in the
That's
squirt
just
bottles?
regular hot. Yeah, they have pretty much all this stuff on the table, with exception of the
I
hot
need to go
pickles.
see Boo and get my own
You gotta
squirt
ask
bottle.
For.
Well,
Yeah.
we're going to be by there next, not this Saturday, but next Saturday.
All right, Boo,
Yeah.
if you're listening, I want my own Bubbalous squirt bottle like JB does. He doesn't even do the work here. I'm the one that does all the talking. No, I'm just kidding. He does a lot of work. Thank you, JB, for everything you do.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
And
So you guys are. We've got the big
spilled
event
it on my pants.
Saturday,
Looks like I put a
December
Gerber on my
20th,
pants.
which
Yeah.
ironically is the 6 months. We started on June 20th. The start
Oh,
of
nice.
this
Our
podcast.
6-month
So
anniversary.
It's exactly 6 months.
and it's going to be at 4 o'clock at Bubbalous on Lee Road.
Yep.
We're going to do a live podcast. We've got a fiddle player.
She's
And-
awesome.
Yeah.
And we've got Bubba.
Jesse Martin's going to
Yep.
be there.
She's awesome, man.
And I'm going to pull out my keyboard and jam some.
Okay.
Right, so we're going to make it into like a little show. It's not going to be a major
Right, we're just
blockbuster.
Doing
We're just
live
going to do
broadcasting from Bubbalous, and come and join us. And Boo
Right.
said she's going to have beer specials and barbecue specials. So.
nice,
Yeah.
nice.
So
Or
you come try
everybody
some
that
of his
comes.
hot sauce. Put
Come
some on
and try it. Ask for the psycho sauce.
Psycho, put some on
Tell
your
him
hiney
that
hole.
Vic would have told you to go for it, but he can't talk anymore because it's burned his face off. But it's the psycho sauce.
Oh,
Go ahead.
No, non sequitur.
And we've got where are you going to be there, Bubba?
I am going to be tonight, and I was just trying to. I forgot to post about it. I'm going to have to go home and post. I'm at I got to do all that.
I got to go home and post too.
I got to post up also.
I go home, lay some pipe.
That's it. And then post.
I'm going to be at Tavares at Al's Landing tonight. We're not down at the sandbar because the wind coming off the lake is kind of cold. So I'm going to be up at Al's Landing tonight at 6:30 with my band. And then tomorrow night, Saturday night, I'm going to be at Ozone in Longwood on Ronald Reagan, I believe.
Oh, that's close.
Ozone.
That's a good.
It's my first time in, so I
Yeah.
hope everybody will come out there at 9 o'clock
Tomorrow night.
tomorrow night.
All right.
Cool.
And then I'm at Pat O'Brien's on Sunday.
Wow, you got a full
weekend.
And then coming into the week, we're not doing the show next Friday. We're going to Bubbalous.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, no show next Friday, but we're doing the Bubbalous
On
on
live broadcast
Saturday.
on
Live
Saturday.
broadcast, 4 o'clock. Be there early. Get you a spot. Bring your lawn chairs if you want to sit around and listen to us. I don't know why you'd want to sit down and watch us just talk
Well,
on the radio,
we
but
got
you
a nice
can.
little area out back there with a bunch of tables.
They
and
put us
stuff.
out
So,
back
bring
by
a
the
chair just
smoker.
in case. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the
And then we're
smoker
gonna
and the
have
Mexicans
And Jesse.
and Jesse.
We call her Fire on the Mountain.
Yeah.
Fire.
Is
and I
Joseph-
saw a picture of her
Joseph
too.
coming too?
She's pretty.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty hot.
She is. I met her when she was like 17.
Yeah.
Recording. She had a bunch of producers behind her and this other girl, and they were going to make her a star. But look, she's does a lot of stuff in Nashville right now, and her husband's Joe Martins
Yeah, Joseph.
from
Sunday morning coming
yeah,
down.
Sunday morning coming
And
down.
they just got on the real radio for Sunday mornings now too.
Yeah,
to
they're
their
back.
own show.
He's
They're
back.
It's good.
And he's
good.
got a good career out on the road. Oh, excuse me, I turned it off. He's got a good career playing gigs out on the road, so he's trying to do
Yeah.
that and do the radio program, and it's
That's
just
tough.
Yeah.
But that's what. He's a talented guy. He was with what's that band he was with that was so popular?
Oh, he's in a couple of Hindu Cowboys.
Hindu Cowboys.
He's in a few bands, actually. I think the Thrusters and Honey Sliders or something like that. He's in a few different bands. And then
Honey Sliders.
He plays
I
with
like that.
Jesse as
Yeah.
Juno Smile. Juno Smile is the name of their band together. And then the guy just does so much music, and they're both so musically talented.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Jesse Dowman, and they got married, and they had this
Yeah.
big wedding out there
Right.
in Davenport, I think.
Yeah, she. Back when I used to get drunk, I would get too drunk I could hardly play, and I would. I never wanted to go by myself on stage, but people would want me to come out and play a few songs.
Yeah.
And I would know that afternoon. I said, I ain't in no shape to do this gig, and I know what's going to happen. I'm going to keep drinking till I'm so drunk I'm not able. And I would bring Jessie.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like 18 or 19 at the time, and I'd say, now here's my songs. Now it's a beer song. It's in the key of G, but I do it in F. Okay, and
so this is like old nostalgia day, isn't it?
yeah, and she's like, bro, I don't need any of that. I said, what? You don't need me to tell you the keys? You just gonna find a key? Yeah, I'm pretty good at that.
Yeah.
I didn't realize until I got sober. She held them shows together for me.
Yeah.
And look, she'd be sitting there getting a standing ovation.
Yeah.
For her.
Yeah.
She would play Orange Blossom Special or something like that, and
yeah.
just tear it up, and they'd be standing up. I'm like, what? I missed something. I was about to do Weekend song for y'all. You know, it was funny. It was just funny.
She also did some voiceover work on the television show Archer.
Yeah.
That little comment. That
she's
cartoon.
got the best laugh you've ever heard.
She was the one singing as the lead character. I forget her name.
Oh,
right
nice.
now,
Yeah.
But it was Hello Country. Woo.
And her
that wasn't her.
Have you ever heard her laugh?
I think so.
We're gonna make her laugh.
Her laugh
Saturday.
is so it is the best. It's one of those Fran
Drescher.
Fran Drescher,
Nice.
but better.
Yeah.
All right.
It's one of those one of those. Every time I hear it, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe it. It sounds like a sheep.
Well, we'll see. That's going to be our goal for next Saturday. See how much we can get her to laugh during the show.
Yeah, we got to do that.
We'll get her to laugh.
Because I'm sure that's why they got interested in her for the. Not only is she a great musician though, but
Good voice.
I love natural musician, but she's got a lot of character in her voice.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
A lot of character.
Good. I can't wait to get her on there.
Come out and see us live. Bubbalous. Barbecue, the original location, 17, 14, 14 to 17.
It's on Lee Road. It's the only Bubbalous on Lee Road.
1417. That's what I'm seeing in my head. All right.
Yeah, if you pass the 7-Eleven, you've gone too far. Just slam on your brakes right before the 7-Eleven.
That's exactly right. And then just
if you're coming,
turn left.
Right. Yeah, there you go.
Turn left, and then you're gonna come back a little ways from the 7-Eleven. Don't go in that 7-Eleven; you get robbed.
Yeah, it's
shot.
the historic looking drive-in type of business there. It was packed yesterday.
Was it?
When I went.
It's always packed. It's great food, man. I don't see why people don't go there more often.
Remarkable.
It should be open 24 hours.
They just remodeled it, you know.
It's open 24 hours.
They painted the baseboard purple around there, and they put it in some disco lighting.
Nice. I can't wait.
Christmas tree lights, but
crown molding.
Same thing.
Same thing. Christmas lights.
Just take a ball and put some Christmas lights around it, and that's a disco.
That's
ball.
right, everybody. They hung up a ceiling fan and put some disco lights around it. And we're good to go.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Thank y'all for listening.
And we're out of here. So thank y'all for listening. We'll see you all next Saturday at 4 o'clock. Bubbalous on Lee Road. Live broadcast. Bring your friends.
I'm going to turn her down just a little bit, Daniel.
That's
Here we go.
fine.
All right. Watch out, Santa Claus. Watch out, Santa Claus. You little fat-faced queer. I've been mean to whoop your ass. I think I'll do it this year. You ain't brought my kids no toys. That's just a big old story. I had to buy them all myself, and you get the goddamn glory. So watch out, Santa Claus. Watch out, Santa Claus. Don't land on my house. If you do, I swear to God, I'll let my rat terrier out. She is nursing 4 damn puppies when I say attack. She'll climb up the little giant ladder and she'll bite you on your sack. So bite me, Santa Claus, bite me, Santa Claus. Don't come around this year with that stupid rusty sleigh and them mangy ass reindeer. Dasher is a butthole, Dancer is a fact. Tell Rudolph I'll make venison sausage out his freaking ass. So help me, y'all. If you Santa Claus, Lord, hear my prayer. I hope that you get ass raped by that Coke commercial polar bear. You never brought me nothing, you're a liar, you're a fake. So if you come by my house, I will take a shovel to your face and take you behind the North Pole, and I will pure goddamn ace. I hope you catch an Xbox 3600 in the eyeball.